if they look and Google it. That's rather funny. Once I had a student from Australia, and she said, "No, that's so far." And I said, "No, I can give you an example. For instance, if you go from Circular Quay in Sydney to the Royal Automobile Club in Sydney, that's about the distance from the walk from Pestalozzi to the city centre." And she said, "Jesus, how do you know that?" I said, "I walked it, I've been there." And then she laughed, she said, "Oh, that's not so far away." And that's how it starts. They compare big cities with a small village, and Bamberg isn't that big. We are a big village. Bamberg University isn't that big. We have got only 13,000 students. And the students are well known, and when they come in, then we embrace ourselves because we know each other. They are not a number. I wanted to do something with students because they are the reason why I have a job. And I wanted to do it because I love England. I wanted to do something in a different language. And in the international office, your lingua franca, as we say, is English. So why not? Everything starts in 1974. We had been at a party, at a school's party, and there was a teacher with us and asked a friend of mine, "Hey, Romeo, wouldn't you like to go to Bedford? Because Bamberg is a twin town in Bedford." And Romeo said, "Oh yes, I would love to." And I said, "Okay, can I go with him?" He said, "Of course you can." "Okay, let's go." And that's how it started. Went to England first time, and that changed a lot in my life. Because you've got into this British way of life, you met some new friends, and we know each other now since '74. And that is brilliant. Then Otto the Crazy German, that's how they called me, returned each year to England. I more or less invited myself in each summer holiday, but just to sit in a pub and having a good pint of beer. That's an experience. You don't need very much. Everything you need is a good beer and good company. And then you get in touch with the other people and you have a talk, and that's fine. The British way of life is a little bit stiff. Love it or leave it. I love it. Yeah? And for instance, the tea time, 5 o'clock tea time. Yeah, that is something what we don't understand, but they do it. And then you like it when you're over there. And then you see it, it varies. If you go to Rome, do like the Romans. And if you go to Bamberg, do it like the Bambergs. It would be the biggest mistake not to try to talk German. Even if you make mistakes, doesn't matter at all. But simply try it. Because when you try it, you get into more communication with the Bamberg inhabitants. That opens doors. If you are talking rubbish, it doesn't matter, as long as it's German. Yeah, you can do it. That would be the worst mistake. Just live in your own apartment, don't go out, and stick to your behaviors you have from at home. Be tolerant, go outside, embrace the life in Bamberg, and just simply let it go. When I go with my football players outside all over the world, then I tell them, go out and try it. Eat kimchi in Korea, or eat a steak in Argentina, or I don't know, yeah? But try it. If you need not like it, but try it. Simply do it. It gives you tolerance. Be tolerant to everybody. Then you will understand the Muslim, and you will understand the Catholic, and you will understand the beer drinker and the wine drinker and the vegetarian and the vegan food and everything. But try it. That is the most important thing. The rest is, forget about that. It's all prejudice. Definitely you have to go. We have 10 breweries, and Bamberg is a beer drinking city, and everything you've got to do is sit down and have a beer. If you like it or don't like it, it doesn't matter, because then you're into it. That is a microcosmos, sitting in a guest house and sit there and then you are getting in touch with other people and having a beer. Smoke beer. Because there's another saying, if you don't like it, drink 3, then you love it. You want a name, then you have to drink the Schlenkerla. Love it or leave it.